Hi friends, welcome to Pilates at Home. My name is Melanie and today we're going to talk about breathing. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to create any content for you. I'm super excited to be back. And I really want to take it from the start here and start with something that is foundational and integral to every part of life, in addition to being very important in Pilates. Okay? So breathing is just that. It's something that we all do every day. A lot of us don't do it correctly. A lot of us breathe in a sort of tense way where we're actually trying to practice here breathing in a way that calms and relaxes and facilitates movement and mobility, and also flexibility and increasing our lung capacity, things like this. So breathing is actually very, very important in addition to just getting us our oxygen supply. So our first breathing that we're going to do is belly breathing. It's very basic. Um, Now the diaphragm, when we breathe, is as we um, inhale, the diaphragm is like a dome that goes down. Okay, so it draws the air down. So as we inhale, we're going to think of that diaphragm pulling the air down into our belly, and our belly will expand. And then as we exhale, that diaphragm goes up, the air goes out. All right, so taking your hands on your belly, just like this, inhale and exhale. Okay, so as we inhale, our fingertips will move further apart if we're doing this correctly. And exhale, they should close again together. Okay, and you'll notice with this, my shoulders don't go up and down. So when we're breathing regularly, sometimes we'll do that sort of thing where our shoulders go up and our chest goes up, especially if we're tense or upset about something. So we need to focus on keeping our shoulders relaxed and pulling the air down in. Okay, so one more time. Okay, and that is belly breathing. The next one, there's two more kinds of breathing that we're going to talk about here. The next one is lateral breathing. Lateral just means side. So we're breathing here into our sides. So we're going to take it from here. We're going to start expanding and contracting through the side here as we inhale. Exhale, it'll contract. Okay, so keep your hands right on your rib cage. Inhale and see if you can press them away. So, and exhale, draw them together. Okay, so one more time. Good. And that is lateral breathing. You can watch this as many times as you want, or just sit and practice it on your mat. If you have any questions, you can also type them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to respond and do my best to answer those questions. But I'm just taking you quickly through the basics. So the last one we're going to do is one lung breathing. This one is a little bit deceptive in the name because as we take air into our lungs, air goes into both lungs, not just one. But we are going to think about it going more into one side here. So take your right hand, place it on the mat beside you, and take your left hand and place it on your rib cage. And then we're just going to kind of side bend over. So as you do this, don't slouch forward, but think of yourself straight between two panes of imaginary glass here. Keep your torso nice and flat, but just bent to the side, okay? So inhale and just press, like think of expanding that left side into your palm. Okay, so inhale, exhale, and again. All right, and what this does also is, as I talked about how breathing facilitates movement, it also facilitates stretch in situations like this. So as we don't often do a lot of side bending in life, this is actually really valuable to really increase that sort of side bending flexibility that our spine really will usually love. So inhale and exhale. And you can even try and get a little bit more out of each, like the side bend a little further each time you inhale. So one more time, see if we can get even a little farther this time. So that's really just a yummy feeling thing here. Let's go to the other side. So left hand on the mat and right hand on your right rib cage now. And let's think of drawing the air into that right hand rib cage. So inhale and exhale. And we'll do this a few breaths here. And work on just increasing that stretch in between your rib cage each breath. And one more. Good. And that is one lung breathing. So we talked about belly breathing, we talked about lateral breathing into the ribs, and then we talked about one lung breathing. All of these have different places you can feel, different places where you'll use them, sorry, and different values, but they are good to just help us be aware of where that breath is going and keeping our shoulders relaxed, very important. So I hope you've enjoyed. I hope this is helpful, and we will definitely be back with more soon. And if you like this, take a minute and subscribe, like the video, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye.